Hey there, this is Jitterybug. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a vanilla 1.20 Minecraft series. 1.20 came out a little while ago and I figured I should dive in. I am trying a different style of editing this time, so let me know what you think down in the comments. So the first thing to do, of course, was chop a couple of trees in this beautiful birch forest that I spawned in. I then had to find a little bit of cobble so that I could make myself a nice set of cobble tools. So we found this nice little patch here of exposed cobble. So we went ahead and collected what we could before making ourselves a full set of stone tools. Once we had our stone tools in hand, we headed to a nearby village that was very close to spawn. So you already know we're taking everything we can get: bread, saplings, potatoes from these villagers. I then went into a house where this child villager was jumping on a bed, but as soon as I started jumping with him, he just left me here alone. So I stole everything from the chest, but then he came back and started jumping with me. So we jumped in the bed together before I kind of stole the bed, but that's okay. I then climbed this massive spruce tree so that I could get a good view of what was around me. I was looking for that new 1.20 cherry blossom biome, and sadly I didn't see it nearby, so I just picked a random direction and started running. Pretty soon I did actually see a cherry biome at the top of a mountain, so I booked it straight for that biome. It's 1.20, so we gotta live at least somewhat close to the new cherry blossom biome. It was pretty small at the top of this hill, but I began my treacherous climb up the side of the hill so that I could start my new little Minecraft house at the top of the hill. Once we got up there, I decided to go to sleep for the night underneath the beautiful falling pink petals of a cherry blossom tree. The next morning we had to clear out a bunch of land so that we would have a nice flat surface to build our house on. So I got to work digging up a whole bunch of dirt, as well as chopping down a bunch of trees and collecting a bunch of wood so that we would be able to begin construction on our house. I also wanted to set up a little home base, so I threw down a chest and my bed and a furnace so we would have a little place to come home to and sleep at night. I knew I was going to be needing some coal and some iron pretty soon. I wanted to get a nice set of iron armor, so I found a little crack in the earth where there was some exposed coal and some exposed iron, so I grabbed all of that and headed on out so that I could sleep for the night, as it was getting dark pretty quickly and I did not want to be out when the monsters started to spawn. The next morning I did a little bit more mining, so I found another hole in the ground and some more exposed iron, which was pretty lucky. I've been doing pretty good with just finding easy resources, so that's been super nice so far. And deeper in the cave, there's a little bit more coal and a little bit more iron, so we grabbed all of that as well. I did a little bit more mining before heading on home, but on my way home, I stumbled across a broken Nether Portal. So that was pretty nice. I got myself some nice golden leggings, a little bit of obsidian, and a fire charge, so that was pretty sweet. There was still a lot of clearing to be done, so we continued our work on that into the night and then into the next day before we were finally able to begin construction on our lovely home. I started running out of food pretty quickly after starting building our house, so I decided to take a little bit of a break and make a little farm with the crops that we've found so far. So I made this tiny farm behind our house and went ahead and planted the potatoes that we found, as well as some wheat seeds and the 2 pumpkin seeds that we found as well. After doing some farming, it was time to make our iron armor. So I kept my golden pants, but I made a helmet, chest plate, and little boots, so I would feel nice and protected while going caving. I also made myself a shield just to be safe. Once I had my armor, I headed down into a cave right below our house inside of this mountain, and there was only a little bit of coal at the very back of it, which was a little bit disappointing, but I knew that there was a massive cave system just at the base of the mountain. So I headed on down and got a little bit freaked out by just how much there is to explore down here. That's definitely going to have to be a whole nother episode, but I did jump into a couple of little caves and grab a little bit of copper and grab some exposed coal as well, just to make sure that I always have some coal on hand. I'm going to need to be always cooking up food and ores. I looked over into this massive cave, and I am definitely looking forward to exploring all of that very soon. Once I was done grabbing a few ores here and there, I saw a little bit of sugarcane, and I decided to jump on into the river and swim across to just grab what I could find. You can never have too much sugarcane in Minecraft, especially when you're gonna have to build some bookshelves really soon. I definitely want to get enchanting. I grabbed a bit of sand for some glass and then headed back up the mountainside for what felt like the 100th time, even though it was only like my 4th time. I will definitely need a better system for getting up this mountain, probably some sort of water elevator in the future, but for now we'll just have to hardcore parkour it. Once we were back, I had to collect a whole lot more wood for building our house, so I got that iron axe and got started. But before I could do much, a skeleton scared me from behind a tree, and I ran away, but he chased me, so I let him burn before killing him. I then collected wood for quite some time before getting back to building our house. I took a quick break from building just because I was once again very low on food. So I grabbed the crops that we've been growing, grabbed some of that wheat, and made some bread so that I would not starve to death, which would be pretty unfortunate. And with that, our little house is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Bye!